Welcome back to Demo
Hey.
Bros, episode 13.
14.
13?
14.
Is it 14? I
It's
named
14.
it 13. All
It's 14, old timer.
right, well, it's episode 13, 14 then.
13 and a half.
Yeah, 13 and 3/4.
Looks like the comments are already filling up. How you guys all doing tonight? We're glad to see y'all in here.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Kitchen, AJ Ain't Loud, Lorenzo Lewis,
Shit.
Jim Brinkley.
Zach.
2 episode
Tyler,
13s.
Jimmy Ellis.
Sweet.
Got plenty of people watching from YouTube. We're glad to have all the new people here.
Oh, yeah.
Which brings me to one of the points, and one of our guests tonight is going to be Big Jeff from Big Jeff.
Big
Car
Jeff.
Wash. So we're super happy to have him on the team, and we're going to chat with him for a little bit.
Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and bring him on. I'm sorry, I was trying to edit the name, but I guess we can't. So here we go.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Big Jeff?
Big Jeff.
I'm here. This is the first time for me doing one of these, so I'm super excited.
Well, we're
glad to have you on, sir.
glad to have you,
I actually
bro.
caught you guys just a couple weeks ago first time, and I was like, you know what, this is pretty cool. You know, I'm tired of watching people just bash and talk bad about everything.
Right.
And when
totally get that.
first week I didn't even say anything. I was just watching, like, all right, these guys are cool. And then the second week, you know, just kind of left a comment, and y'all showed some love. So I appreciate that for sure.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we absolutely appreciate you coming on
Yeah.
and hanging out with us, brother.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you doing what you do too, because you know there's not anybody that I really know that allows you to add things into the cart and then get a discount like the way they do on your
Oh, yeah.
website. So that's what
trying-
really caught my eye. You know, if somebody is trying to buy 6 or 8 subs or something like that, and they need to put it all in the cart and watch it. Watch the savings grow. That's pretty traumatic. Pretty
Well, you
dramatic.
got, nowadays, especially with online growing manufacturers, to combat with that and get on board, push map policy, right? So then you have online sellers just throwing coupon codes out everywhere. And the problem with that is it's just everywhere. So we came up with the idea to do a cart, and when customers keep messaging in or calling in, oh, can I get a discount? Yeah, you sure can. Add some more to the cart. It'll discount down, and that kind of solves that. Because you get people all the time trying to spend $100, and they want a discount code, and we're paying for shipping, and we're throwing free stuff in there, and it's still a business. So, we try to give back. This is one of the things. I'm not trying to get rich from it. Just want to get comfortable, have a good time, and definitely with bringing as many employees we brought in, especially these last year, it's kind of like a give back everywhere. So I appreciate the info on that. That's real good.
It's kind of wholesale to the people, you know what I mean? Which is cool.
Yeah. I can tell you the hardest thing coming into this was there was definitely back then not a distributor and e-commerce. You were either one or the other, right? And manufacturers started to pivot, COVID times, and understand that we can't be against online and figure out a way to make it work. But what's better than having somebody that stocks millions of dollars in equipment and then can supply that, and not all this drop shipping and waiting weeks and everything else. So it's been a crazy thing. A lot of changes, especially last year, for sure.
Well, big shout out to Sean Mayo, as always, XS Power and Sundown Audio.
We got somebody else joining us too tonight. I'll go ahead and bring him on. That's one of my favorite bass heads in the whole world is Justin Rosado.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Justin?
Not so much, man. Very happy and honored to be here with you guys.
Justin,
I need whatever he's on, boy. That is just pure energy right there.
Yep, 100%.
He's 100% goodness.
Yeah.
Hey, so I have a question about that. I know you brought up map pricing and stuff. So say a company has a map price on a sub or something, and I wanted to buy 6 of them. How does that discount of yours does that affect map pricing, and does any of the manufacturers get upset about that at
There
all?
are a few, and I wouldn't say upset, but a big one obviously is Def Bonds. If you notice on there, if you go to any of their product, you won't see that. He wants to keep everything as it is, and technically map is minimum advertised price. So
right.
We're not actually dropping the price, and it's the whole cart. So if you were to put multiple items in there, it'd be different. Now, some manufacturers, DS18 is one of them, that allow us to do a discount. For instance, if you buy two items, 3%, and so on. So that's where I kind of got the idea to say, hey, it doesn't matter what you put in the cart. We're just going to do the cart, not the particular item.
I gotcha. Makes sense. Yep. Gotcha. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got started, Jeff? I know a little bit of the story, but why don't you let us know everything that happened with you?
So growing up, I got into selling drugs, and back then it was a whole different world. The raves were legal. There was no charge for ecstasy, and none of all this designer stuff, and went down the wrong path. But I always was either into car audio. I started when I was 15, pushing the broom and working at a shop. And so growing up, it was either that illegal business and or car audio. And did some time when I got out. I've always been a smart guy, business guy, but I actually had a retail shop for a little bit. What happened was when I got out, I got hired in South Florida from a company called R&L Audio. Big distributor. Back then it was called stocking reps. It wasn't really rep firms. You were the rep and the distributor. And I did that for a while. When I left, I said, you know what? I'm going to put up my own retail shop. And it was called Pop My Trunk Customs. Crazy idea, right? Even the clothing, the girls had Pop My Trunk on the butt cheeks, and
I like that.
it exploded actually in Pasco County. We did everything in tears at all. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Pasco people.
That sounds like Florida shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me really having kind of doing my thing, and that Hernando Pinellas, I had instant customers, so it blew up. But then, the recession hit real hard, so that fell apart. Then I got called back to be for a distributor, same owner, new company. But I was kind of tired every year begging for a $1 raise. I was growing their Amazon. I was helping them bring product in from China, and I started nights and weekends, just taking some stuff home, selling it. And then I wasn't Big Jeff. I was just a guy on eBay, and that started to grow. And then customers just started calling me Big Jeff, so that grew. I was actually a few things. Big Jeff, the CCTV guy, because I was selling cameras, and Big Jeff, the coil guy, because I got into vaping and I was selling vape products back then. And then, Big Jeff Audio started to go. So that's where it started. And man, I was Viper, and I was bringing stuff home, different companies. But at my job, we got a email from DS18, and it was trying to get us to carry the brand, but we weren't really a car audio distributor. So I asked my boss, hey, I know you don't want to do car audio. Can I answer it? And I replied back, and I said, hey, I'm just a guy out of the house, but, I'd love to sell your product. And they said, well, if you give us a minimum order, we'll sell it to you. So I scraped up the money, made the order, and it started selling real quick. So I was literally placing 3 orders a week. I was just getting it, selling it, buying it, redoing it. And it started to grow from there, honestly. And then I left my job that May. I'm like, man, what do I do? Even though I was making a ton more money online, you still have that security of a paycheck,
Yeah.
And I said to myself, went home, told my wife, look, I didn't get fired, but I didn't quit. We mutually left. And so now I'm thinking, do I get up in the morning still? Because back then I had to get up early to do Big Jeff stuff, then go to work for 8 hours, come home and do Big Jeff stuff till 2 a.m. I said, so do I sleep in tomorrow? Right? Because I don't have to leave, or get up at the same time. It was the best decision of my life. I got up like it was a normal day, but I stayed home. And product after product listing, I was teaching myself Google, websites. I mean, I'm just learning as much as I can. And within 4 months, I got a knock at the door. It was code enforcement. I had pods in the house. I had
Jason the Clue. We're waiting, dog. We're waiting.
I had
we can't wait.
Product everywhere, and I had to go get a place. But I was scared more. So I got my first place.
Oh,
and
you're
they-
talking about they code enforcement as far
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
had
I
too
wasn't
much
having
shit.
anybody there, but somebody
Yeah.
called in because
Because
of
you're
the
running a
pods
business.
and
Yeah.
the. I was
Right.
bringing product home on my truck, like
Right,
a pallet, breaking
right.
it down, pulling in the house. Like we're sleeping on speakers. I mean, it's all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
And I got a place, luckily, and started to grow. I had like the first 4 employees. And you got to remember, back then, I didn't even have a $500 credit card. I started all this with $150, just flipping it and flipping it and flipping it. So COVID hits, and I'm like, man, this is it. I'm over. It's done, right? I'm thinking it's over. And when I woke up, I checked ShipStation. We had like 900 orders. I was like,
Holy
what?
shit.
Wow.
I'm thinking it's a glitch, right? Like no way, right? This can't be real. And I said, well, I'll just wait. I'll get to the shop. And I got there, it was real. It exploded overnight, turned into
Oh
$1
my
million
God.
business like that. But I had no employees. I had very little capital. If you're walking down the street in front of my shop, I'm trying to hire you. I mean, it was like, just come in and box stuff up.
Yeah.
And, from there, man, it was building the relationships with customers, building relationships with manufacturers. So I started getting some net terms and everything else. And I'm proud to say last year we did 9 million. This
Damn.
year we're going to be on track to beat that. And I have a total of 32 employees right now. So
Fuck you, Hank.
it's a lot going on. It's nonstop. So, really that's a story real quick how it happened. But I can tell you, I'm still working 7 days a week. You
Right.
can't,
It never stops.
I love
It never stops. That's
No.
the
No,
reality of it.
not when you own your own business. It never
No,
stops.
no.
You never
Jim
sleep.
Brinkley, Jeff is located in South Florida, actually.
No, Central
Ocala.
Florida.
Or
Ocala.
Central.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
bad.
Central
Ocala.
Florida.
He's north of me a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, even now, even with all the employees I have, it's a baby. And when you have a baby, you nap, right? You can't sleep. So I'm still in there every morning. I'm up at 5 o'clock every morning. Sometimes I don't get home till 8 or 9. Sundays, I just finally started to work from the house. But, you don't put that time and effort in. And here's my story. I tell her, anybody could have done this. I didn't have like an investor, mommy, daddy money. I started with nothing. Yeah, maybe I had a couple contacts in the world, but it wasn't like they were giving me stuff.
Yeah.
So anybody could have done this, with
So
hard work.
you started mainly on selling on eBay at first, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, no,
E-commerce.
really started off Craigslist in South
Oh,
Florida.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
man. Back then, you could make listings for free. I was,
Dude, I used to flip cars on Craigslist, and then
Oh, yeah.
everybody started doing it, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
And
but-
then
it
got all
was
fucked up.
awesome.
Yeah.
So I'd
Yeah.
leave work and I'd be on the road in South Florida where I was living until 10, 11 o'clock at night selling cameras. So that's really, really where it started. And funny story, I ended up selling sex toys for a little bit. It was a
Jesus, that went
no
fucking
lie. It was a
Whatever
huge
makes you
buyout.
buck, right?
Yeah, man, because we had a huge buyout. Basically, they were changing the packaging. My boss didn't want to keep selling it. He thought it would defame his company. So he's like, do you want to do something with it? I'm like, man, if it's going to sell, I'm going to do it. I literally had my condo down there. There was dildos, strap-ons, all over the place.
Hey,
No
Jim,
lie. If you sat somewhere,
Let's
yeah,
go
you might
with
have
the
some
stock.
sticking right up in your butt, right? And then
sorry back.
I
Sorry, Bat.
finally had to load vans up and go to all the XXX stores because I wasn't selling it fast enough on eBay. But yeah, man. So originally it was
Oh,
called Big
boy.
Jeff Online Inc. That's the corporate name. Because it was
And
anything I would
dildos.
sell. Right. So that's really where it really started, man. Just flipping it and building up clientele.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
You can't make everybody happy. You can't.
Nah,
But I
you
try,
can't never make everybody happy.
We had a real doozy today, actually, that I'm going to be doing a video. I've never went after a customer before, but this guy was so rude to one of my CSR, and I tried to call him, and it got worse. But you encounter that stuff, or you encounter the people that look at you like, if you're not giving them something free, or I don't know. Some people think, I can't tell you how many messages I get. I have a whole team that runs our social media, so I try to respond as much as I can. But thank God, knock on wood, we got a lot more good customers. I think it's from the service, and my story is real. I'm not flying all around the place or showing pictures of other people's warehouses, make myself look bigger than it is. I mean, what you see is what you get, man. And
Yeah,
I try to come across like that. I think that's the real way to do things.
The very first video I seen when I went on your YouTube was the one where the guy come in and he was kind of walking around and he stuck, I think, a amp or something up his shirt.
It was
And
it was an EQ, right?
Oh,
Like,
okay,
I'm
as EQ.
why? Yeah, why?
And you cornered him out the door, and he said, "Man, just get off me, man, get off me!"
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so hilarious.
It's in
Big
my
Jeff
videos.
was giving him the
man.
arm.
Man, he was crying, help, help. We got 911 on the phone. He's yelling, they're beating me up, and I'm like,
yeah,
man,
that was
picked the wrong
hilarious.
place
You
to
guys
steal
got to
from.
go watch that. Yeah, you guys got to go
hilarious.
check that out.
It's funny. Definitely don't want to come steal at my place. I'll tell you that right now.
No, sir.
Right.
No, Jeff like a bulldog about to tear his ass up.
Oh yeah,
man. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I come from where I come from. We changed a little bit, but we are still who we are. You know what I mean?
Hey, Sean Mayo said, "You ain't lying." Hey, look, Sean Mayo said, "Break out the Cuban link." You got the Cuban link.
Oh,
he keeps wanting. Yeah, he thinks like he's my rep, right? And I ain't gonna get numbers, but we spent a lot last year. He should be buying me a new one. He keeps trying to get me to buy him one. Wrong way.
I love that, bro.
Sean's a good guy, though. I'm gonna tell you real quick. I just jumped in about Sean. I was actually signed up with Kinetic. We had a distribution deal, and literally had the paperwork signed and was about to email it. That's how we were done. It was a done deal. And Sean reached out to me. I'm like, Excess Power, I know I keep hearing about it and whatever. And Sean, man, we got on the phone and I give him props. He's I ain't gonna lie, sometimes he can be a real pain in my ass, but he's helped me build the company on that side with batteries. I'm gonna tell you right now without actual numbers, but last year this is bought cost. We did over 1 million in Excess Power. That awesome. To me blows my mind on batteries.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. So
that's what
it seems impossible almost.
It does. Honestly, it does.
Like, I couldn't even imagine like, oh, I'm gonna sell batteries, make $1 million.
It's at a time that the amount that comes in, I can't even get enough sometimes. Like the cells, we buy them out. I mean, we own it. But Sean, I can give him props. I'm so busy. There's sometimes he already puts an order together and it's on my computer, and he's almost tracking what I'm selling. It's almost kind of crazy.
That's how you get it good.
Yeah, but that's what a good rep does, right? Because there's times he knows I'm out of something before I'm even told. And, that's helped out big time. And Scotty too, again, you're working with a small company taking a chance, right? And they did. Now, it's paid off for us all. And now with Sundown, obviously, another huge win, I think. But, Sean is one of those guys I think everybody knows about. He's heavy into the industry. Yeah, really good dude, man. One of my better reps, man. And we deal with them. I would say me and Sean probably talk at least once or twice a day, and on the phone, let alone WhatsApp and everything else. But you got to keep those connections, man. It's people don't realize how much work it takes to do that many orders and wholesale and e-commerce, and man, it's a lot of work. What we got here? Oh, Jason DeClue. I see that one. Big Jeffrey show the Def Bounce stock. You have to wait till tomorrow. I'm actually at the house right now.
Big Jeffy in the house.
Oh yeah, buddy.
But I'll tell you, last year or 2 years ago, we pulled Rockford, which was huge, right? Thinking small company, Rockford comes. Actually, the last day of the year last year, which was just a couple months ago, Kicker, we worked out a deal. Companies like that are not just going to sign you up on that level. It's because of the customer service. It's because of the marketing, the giveaways, the stuff that we do. And I think that's what separates us from a lot of companies. What everybody doesn't realize, it's kind of crazy. We drop ship for a lot of these other online sellers that you're buying from, and it's coming from us. So that's pretty cool when you're at that level, that you're actually, it's funny seeing them sell the product that's coming from us and we're doing the work. But hey, I tell my sales reps, find me another Big Jeff. We're going to be straight, because that's all it takes. Just find that guy who's got that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've considered getting more into something like that, but I'm so stuck in this thing about being content in my job you
Right,
know,
right.
and it's
That's the
hard
hard-
to walk away from, $25, $26 an hour.
Shout
It's-
out.
It's
shout
not
out
good.
to
It's not
Andy.
great. It's not great money, but it's enough money to live off of.
It's hard. It's
Uh,
hard to walk away from that. when you got-
Nobody's
Yeah,
getting
for
rich
sure.
off
Yeah.
$25 an hour. I can assure
Yeah,
you.
but
But
you
it's
know what?
it's a comfortable living.
Let me tell you, being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. Just like being a
Yeah.
cop or whatever it is, right?
Yeah,
People don't
it's
realize the
definitely not.
amount of work, dedication, time you have to put into it, right?
Right.
Even people that have injection of money, right? They have investors or people. You still have to do the work, right? So
Yeah, absolutely.
it's one of the things I want, and I say anybody could do it if they want to put their time to it. But if you're not going to go in 100%,
Yeah.
stick to doing
No
what
reason-
you're doing.
No
enjoy
reason to
enjoy
do
what
it
you're
at
doing.
all. 100%. Shout out to Aaron Bryant for all the badass shirts at
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, really? Okay.
Everyone
Where
on
are
this,
you out of, Aaron? Where's he out of?
He's actually in the
He's,
chat, so I'm sure he'll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AudioSellers.com.
Is that what he does? Is that his
Yep.
his
Yeah.
gig?
He does all
Good.
of our t-shirts, stickers, all that kind of good stuff. So Aaron is the man when it comes to that. Shout out.
Definitely
to my
reach
dog.
out, Aaron. We were using a local company on the shirts, but
You have
things
to-
change over time for
Yeah,
sure.
you have
There
to.
you go, dog.
Oh yeah.
Here's the image of it right there at the bottom left or bottom right.
Gotcha.
AudioSellers.com.
Audio
Yep.
Sellers.
Audio sellers with a Z.com.
Yeah, buddy.
So let's see what else we got going on in here. Jim Brinkley.
Is there any questions in the chat? Anybody have any questions for Jeff or anything?
Well, I see a couple of them on the screen. Joshua Lawrence asked about the Boa 151. So Massive Audio is supposed to be having a big order come in mid next month. The only ones in stock right now are the Neos, but they got a huge order coming in. So keep in mind, if you're on our website, there if it's out of stock, there's a section that you can click that says notify me, and you can either put your cell number or an email. As soon as we put inventory up, you're going to get a text or an email, so you could jump on it first. So but I would expect about 2 to 3 weeks for Massive Audio. Let me see if I see on there any other. Somebody say kicker. Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys ever saw that
Andy.
big kicker box, the 4 L7s. We
The
sold
quad.
one, our first one. Yeah, I just did a video. It was incredible. And it was funny
yeah.
that
I've seen
the
that.
buyer actually saw the video, which is cool. Kicker has been a really cool brand to work with, man. I'll tell you that right now for sure.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
so.
They got some good reps too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Florida is John Snide. That's been a rep for years. Let me tell you about John. I've known John since I was 15. He's seen me in and out of prison. He's actually sponsored me on vehicles. I've known John forever. He actually reps that Epsilon, which is Soundstream and Power Acoustic. And let's see what else. I don't think there's anything else we're buying right now, but John's been a kicker rep forever, for sure. I think there's one there that says.
I think Jim wants me to take my shirt off.
Chris Henderson. The Solo X, I'm pretty sure, is due to come out soon. The revision of the Solo X is pretty much.
Yeah,
set.
they had a pre-sale open, I think, on Dropping Hertz or somewhere for those.
I'm gonna keep
Oh,
quiet.
no,
on that.
Showtime. No, that was Showtime. I'm
Oh, okay,
sorry.
yeah,
That was
Showtime.
Yeah, Showtime. Yeah. Those
Yeah.
things look beastly, man. The new
Oh,
Solo
yeah.
X is like wow.
They look pretty stout. They look like Kicker might be able to play a low or two.
Yeah.
They'll be able to play that wasted information.
That's always a classic one right there.
For real.
Jeff, when are you going to be selling those Gale Forces?
Actually, So keep in mind, we get hit up by a lot of brands over time. You got to kind of smooth it and talk about it and look into it. Gale Force, though, small product line right now. I think it's probably something we're going to jump into. Looks like they got a real cool 6-inch and I believe 8-inch for a motorcycle. Supposed to be wicked loud, wicked clear. I would probably say before the end of the month, next month,
Nice.
we should be bringing that product in. We're already spoken. Real cool guy. Looks like he's, putting 100% into this and like to see that.
He is.
Keep in mind, you wish you could, no matter what brand you have, somebody wants something else. And if There's no
That's right.
way to have every brand. Not even Wholesale House can do that.
Yeah.
And then when you get to a point, you got to kind of start to get a little picky and choosy, right? It's about margins, about the map, it's about the wholesale. But I think there's we just brought in Il Customs. Cal's been, man, I love those parts. I mean, they're so shiny, they're boxed up. So, that was huge. It took a little bit of time talking back and forth. But yeah, we should be bringing in the Gale stuff by the end of next month for sure.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah,
that would be cool.
I ran 8 of them in the van, and I'll tell you and I'm going to be putting them in my Suburban, and they are loud.
I'll tell you what, the price
They're
point.
beautiful too.
The price point is actually pretty good because I'm not going to bring up names, but there's a couple other companies making something like that are almost 30% more. So
Yeah.
his price is very fair.
Yeah, it's very fair.
Which brand do you want to sponsor? If you guys offer, don't go out and look. So which brand do I want to do and sponsor? Listen, brands, I'm going to answer this one, guys, because this is a big question. Anybody, and it depends what area you're in and what they sell or don't sell. I've talked to customers that never heard of Rockford before. Crazy is that, right? But if it's not in that area, it's not popular, it's not going to be where people say that's the go-to. You got to look at brands this way. What am I getting for my money? What is the warranty in the service? Okay. And then from there, it's personal preference. Okay. People ask all the time, what do you have in your own car? What do you this and that? Every application is going to be different, right? If you're building a SQ, or you're building a daily driver, you're doing just a show vehicle, you can't just say this brand is better. And within every brand has good and bad. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm not going to just build one brand, right? One vehicle, right? I'm going to take the best of what I feel is going to work for that application.
Yep, I agree.
And you got to go with what's going to support you. And it's not just because they're going to sponsor you. Keep in mind, most sponsoring, you're still paying money. You're just getting it discounted. The days of just handing people stuff for free, you got to be somebody very well known with a plan to get that, right?
Yeah.
Even my own vehicle, there was a bunch of manufacturers where we're doing the Yukon hair tricks for $1. Some of the stuff was given, obviously, but you got to think on my level and the amount we spend with them is a little bit different than, just a regular person. But some of that product I still bought, just got a heavier discount, right? But don't just do it on a discount or what. If you're going to put the time and energy and money into it, you should live that brand. And that's what the sponsoring is about. It's not somebody just saying one time, oh, I'm representing DS18 or Kicker or Tapano or whatever it is. You want to actually rep that, right? And what I mean by that is we have an affiliate program. I don't know how many people sign up for the affiliate program, use their link one time on a post, and then they don't do anything with it. And then they're wondering why they're not making any money. And we even offer the advertisements. We offer, we put them on an email list to give them the resources, right? It's up to them to use it. And I could tell you when people sign up or want to be sponsored by us, first thing I go is go look at their pages. If I've never even seen Big Jeff on your page, why would I want to just throw you a bunch of equipment? Right.
Yeah.
Because now all of a sudden you're going to do it, right? Or if you never placed an order with me. My biggest one is Parker the Basshead. I love his videos. He's on YouTube. And how I found him, one of his videos, he was unboxing a box and it had a Big Jeff audio sticker on it. I was like, oh, that's mine. So I kind of looked him up and I found out he's ordered from me more than 5 times in the past at full price. So I reached out to him and said, hey, I appreciate you've been buying it. You haven't even asked me for a dime. I love your show. You got a great platform. Let's do something together. Right. So, that's the way you can be found when people ask. I'm like, show the company you want to support them before they support you. Right.
Yeah.
Show them you're willing to put the time and energy in. Or I love these ones. They ask me and I go there and their accounts are locked, because they probably have a bunch of girls or whatever. Well, why would we want to sponsor you if the regular person can't even see your page, right? Don't be looking to do that if you're not even going to show yourself. So, again, brands, man, I got to say DS18 The Heart. They're the ones that first took a chance on me in a garage, a 1-car garage. So I'm going to have love for Sasha for sure. But that doesn't mean that's going to be my everything. You understand that? So same thing, Def Bonds. We're the Florida distributor, and I love that. We control that area. If you're going to contact directly, it's going to come to us. But it's not going to run my whole life, right? But I'm going to give him the support and the love that he deserves for sure.
I've been running Def Bombs for over 5 years. It's a great company, and they make a great
Man, I'll
product.
tell you what,
I
and
beat the
meeting
shit out
him
of my
and
equipment, and it just
knowing his story,
all
that
day.
is one of the most humble people you're going to meet in your life. I mean, literally came over here
Vlad is
and
an
started from
amazing
nothing.
guy.
Yeah,
100%.
big time.
All
Big
those
time.
guys are super humble, and people don't really know because they've never met
Sam
them.
Dunn, I got
They're
you on
all
the sweet
super
tea.
humble and just great guys.
Yeah, 100%. You know, and you know, I give love and support to him because I haven't had another distributor dropped in my backyard, and it, you know what I'm saying? He's kept it clean, and we'll keep the numbers up doing what we do with Def Bombs, and you know, that's a love. Same thing with Sean at Excess Power. They're not dropping excess in my backyard, right? It's you got to support each other, right? It's networking, just like trying to support your guys' show here.
Right.
Everybody's got to put in and not just do it one time, right?
Right.
You,
Yeah, 100%.
It's networking together. 100. Yeah, for sure. What else we got on here? Oh, American Base, sore subject. So me and Bob, we're obviously seen some of my videos. There's some more coming. Me and Bob don't get along too well anymore. I think he was real shady how he did the wholesale house, and also me. We did a lot of product, over 600,000 last year. But I'm not a big supporter. There's some product left on my site. Take advantage of it. It's like 20 or 30% under normal map, just for us to get rid of it. But good luck with American Base.
So let's see here. Shout out Donkey Loco. We always love to hear from you, brother.
Donkey Loco.
Yep.
There's a lot of YouTube comments up here. We appreciate that.
Yeah, all the new YouTube people are awesome. We're glad to have you here.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I know Jeremy was hitting. We got some good subscriber counts. Now we're showing
You ain't
some
lying.
good.
Oh yeah,
Ain't lying.
congrats on that. That is awesome.
So
Yes,
you know,
sir.
but like I told
appreciate
Jeremy, you know, you got to keep at it, just like I do.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping people start to see with the show what it is. I've seen a lot of shows, man, and most of them, they're just bashing everybody. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
we just
or
want to
get-
have fun.
Yeah,
you're
that's
right. Can we just get
the
along?
main thing. That's the
Yeah,
main thing
man.
about us. We're just really here to fucking play these loud ass vehicles and
That's
go to
why we don't
shows.
know. We just hang out,
Right.
play
Oh, yeah.
music, just hang out, drink some beers, and just have
Yeah.
a good time.
We just signed
That's
up.
it.
We're going to be actually a sponsor at Made of Steel.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
that's going to be
That's
cool.
awesome.
Nice.
I went there 2 years ago, but I went there with my golf cart on 22s. But I went for DS18 because they had a booth, and we went out there. We had all the marine stuff on there. But we just signed up today, so we're gonna actually set a booth up, and we're a sponsor there.
I
so
thought
that's
we
gonna be
banned
exciting.
Charles. Isn't he banned?
Banned. Banned.
Charles, I'll send you a Def Bombs lanyard.
Let's see here. What else we got?
Oh wait, aren't we giving some away tonight? Yes, we are.
Shit.
I got that Redenzo radar detector, and that's a cool story because I'm not a radar detector guy, right? I got one radar detector we've been selling for years, a Uniden. But John Snide actually hit me up with a company called Redenzo the day before Black Friday and says, hey, we got a deal for you, but you got to buy it all, and you can take Amazon over. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. We're, you know, how much are we talking? And, you know, we're talking like 40, 50 grand. And I'm like, wow, this is either going to be a huge hit or I'm going to be hating life, right? And I did it, but it hit off great. So now we actually run the Redenzo on Amazon, all the radar detectors, which are really,
Nice.
really good radar detectors. We're giving away one tonight. It's the M Pro, which is red light cameras. You can update it online, lifetime, laser detection, nice radar detector. I don't know how you guys want to give that one away, but we're definitely throwing that in the mix.
Yeah, that would be
Sweet.
a super cool win because I know
Oh, yeah.
all my friends love to speed. So
Is he still on the Cuban link? Sean, is this Sean still on the Cuban link?
Yeah.
Hey, we're giving away a Cuban link tonight.
Yeah. Shit. Just got
Man.
spicy.
Hey, let's spike it up, man. I'm excited to be on here. Let's also give away. I got a 100% copper. I keep seeing kicker. We'll do a 4-gauge amp kit, 100% copper. When we give that away
Nice.
too tonight.
That's
Nice,
fucking
nice.
awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, buddy.
All
You
right.
guys run it. You just tell me where to ship it. I'll send it out to them for sure.
All right.
All right.
We'll probably end up doing it the same way we normally do it, which is where we
Yeah.
scroll from the bottom of the chat all the way to the top of the chat. We let the timer go for about 1 minute. Scroll the top to the bottom, get everybody to share, like the post, and try to be the bottom comment. When I drop the bar to the bottom, the very first person that reads would be the radar detector winner. And then the second person that comments right below them will win the Kicker 4-gauge amp kit.
That's cool. That's real cool.
Yep, absolutely. So
So
make
you
sure
guys
you
are doing the show every week, right? Every
Yep.
Thursday?
Yep,
That's awesome.
once every Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Standard.
What I gotta know, what is Justin's story? Justin, give me a breakdown here, because I still feel the energy coming through my screen from you, man. It's incredible.
Yeah,
Right? He's ready
what's
to
up, Justin?
explode, man. What is it?
So, the story behind Basehead 598 and where it all started was when I was 5 or 6 years old. We went to Walmart one time, and I just, went to the audio section, and, like everybody else, just got interested in the stuff that was there, and ended up buying a Pioneer 12 from Walmart, and a amp and cap, Scotia amp and cap wiring kit.
Oh no.
Yep. So I ended up taking that home and kind of just, tinkering around with it. I've always been a person to tinker around with stuff. So I've just, tinkered around with that stuff, and, I gained an interest in it. And that ended up kind of going to the first system that I've ever really had any experience with, and that was my dad's Mazda 6. We installed a single 12 in there, just, a little daily driver setup just to get some bump in the trunk, basically.
Right.
And my interest just kept, accelerating from there. And we ended up going to a car audio store here in Florida. It's called Audio Zone. And it's right around where I live. So, it was my first official audio store that I've ever been to. I've never been to anything else. So
what's the ride now? What do you have in it?
The Mazda 6 has been sold. We have a Dodge Durango now, so we basically just transplanted that system into the Dodge Durango, because I mean it really isn't a serious system at all. The only thing that we redid was the wiring kit. We had a brand new wiring kit, obviously.
Let me break in for a second. I just wanted to answer Jim Brinkley's question here.
That's fine.
The giveaway is actually going to be for YouTube and Facebook, not just one or the other. So for me, it doesn't matter whose comment is the bottom. When I hit the bottom, it's going to be the last person as soon as it reads. So maybe we'll do that here in you guys. What you want to do? 5 minutes, 2 minutes? Depends on what you guys want to do. So go ahead and make sure to tag all your people in the chat, like, comment, share, subscribe on YouTube for sure.
How many we got on right now live?
I can't see. Hang on.
662.
Okay,
Yep.
So let's do this. If everybody shares this out to get up, we get to 100. Let me know. I'll throw something else in there too. How's that?
Oh man, that's
Nice.
three. That's three separate giveaways. So
I mean, we're gonna do it. Let's do it right.
Yep,
We get up to 100, right? So I mean, everybody right now needs to share this out on their social media.
Hey, and it goes down.
Live up to 100, right? I call that a win. While we're doing, I'm gonna think of something. I'm gonna think of something real cool to throw into the mix.
All right, yeah, that'll be super badass. So the way it's gonna work, guys, I'm just gonna repeat this another time. I'm gonna scroll through the chat on StreamYard here. I have all the YouTube comments and Facebook comments. So everywhere we're streaming right now live, you guys need to go ahead and share it. And I'm gonna scroll the chat top to bottom over a 1 minute period. You guys are gonna tag, and then when that 1 minute's up, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it to the bottom. Whoever's the last comment is going to win the radar detector. The comment below that is going to win the 4-gauge amp kit. And then the comment below that will win possibly a secret prize if we can get enough people in here.
I'm gonna make it worthwhile too. I want to see us hit 100, man. I gave Jeremy, I gave him my word. I was gonna get the subscriber count up. We did that together,
Yep,
and now
yes,
I want to
sir.
see to show that we
appreciate
got
that.
real people in here. I want to get up to 100. We get up to 100. I mean, everybody needs to share it right now.
Share
To
it,
get people
tag,
Yes,
comment.
sir.
The only way you
100%.
can win is if you're the bottom comment in my slider over here. So you guys need to make sure and fire it up. We'll go ahead, and if you guys want to start in a minute from now, that'd be fine with me. So make sure to tag, share, comment. I cannot stress this enough. If you're not the bottom comment, you won't win. If you're not in here, you can't win.
I got it because I know Sean's on here, so I'll give him props. Let's do one of the UC31. We'll do one of those UC31 batteries.
Oh,
Oh,
How about
shit.
that?
shout
Right?
out
That can
to
go in
Excess
for anybody.
Power.
Could use that, right? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
We'll throw one of those in if we get it up to 100 people watching this.
Oh yeah.
All
That's
right.
up to you. Y'all gotta hit that button right now. Get everybody in here for sure. Let's make tonight. Let's do a record tonight, and then definitely love giving this stuff away. Yeah. So
Tag,
real quick,
share.
I got this Yukon I'm building. I never wanted to do a demo because I'm thinking like I'm not a stereo shop. What does it matter? But so we called it Hair Tricks for $1, just kind of a marketing thing, and every $1 for a demo, I will donate it or whatever. But we're doing in there. Def sponsors, we're doing 615s, and we're doing the big boys, right? The 40 series, and then we're doing with the new March stuff they had me launch. That was kind of cool. I got a call from Brazil. Hey, we're doing a line called March Digital. Can you launch it for us? And I'm like, hell yeah. We're doing 3 16.5s in there, and I'm doing a total of 6 2000 by 4 amps for all the mids and highs. It'll be all DS18 mids and highs, and then obviously MechMan. Big shout out to MechMan alternators. We're doing
absolutely.
3 of those in there. Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Big shout out to them, man. That's been a huge. Them and Ills have been the last new stuff we brought in. But yeah, let's do that UC31. We just got to get more people in here for sure. Ryan, what's your story, real quick? You're on mute though, but what's your story?
Yeah, you're on
Yeah,
mute.
he's not.
Am I on mute anymore?
No, you're good now.
Uh,
I see the Death Bounce boxes in the background. What we got going on?
so I actually like 6 years ago, I was looking to upgrade some subs. I was looking on the marketplace, and I found some DB315s.
Nice.
They were from a guy that was on Team DB that just kind of gave up the team, so I bought them, and I just started messing with them, building boxes and stuff, and ended up placing at Worlds a couple of times with them, and just kind of grew from there. And I applied for the team probably 5 years ago, and I got on the team with 215s on a 3K, but I was putting in work. I was going to shows, so I got on the team. This just kind of grown from there, and I got a O2 Blazer Extreme. It's got 615. I had 3 6Ks on there, but I'm switching to 3 12Ks. But it's a really nice truck. Gives a good demo. You know, everybody loves hearing it, and usually got a good line. So just like going out there playing music, and
he wears really tall socks.
I like socks. I like socks. I like Modelo, and I mean, I'll take my shirt off if one more person comments about my shirt.
Nobody wants to see your titty
Oh,
nipples,
don't,
bro.
please.
No.
Anyways, just to touch back on it really quick, we're still doing this giveaway. You guys we got to get the viewers in here to do the last one, but I want to go ahead and start it soon. So you're gonna
It
have
don't
to
look like we're gonna make it. We've
can
been
make it,
hovering.
man.
Oh, I know we can, but
We can if everybody. We got enough people in here. All they gotta do is get one person.
You gotta tag your people in here and get them watching the show so you guys can win this shit. We're trying.
Hey,
It's
Jeremy,
okay.
We're
you got me thinking about Incriminator. What's the background on you and Incriminator?
Yeah, so you know, I was running Sundown forever. Well, for the last couple years, I was running Sundown, and when the Salt Amps came out, I had tried them out in the very beginning, but I had one of them that had an issue because I like to run higher voltage. So I wanted to, you know, find a better amplifier that was better suited for 16 volts, and I hit up the guys over at Incriminator, and we started talking, and they sent me some I bought some amps, and then so I've been rolling with them on amps for a little over a year now.
Those things
Great,
are
great amplifiers, man. They're some of the best amplifiers I've ever had. Nothing wrong with the Sundown amplifiers. I just, I was charging too high a voltage with the C-Max and all, So
All right,
that's the main reason why I got away from them. So
we're at 45 minutes now. So how many we got in here?
64. It's been hovering
That's
around
right.
64.
Listen,
So
we'll go ahead.
That's good,
Sparky,
though.
we're gonna still give the UC31 away, man.
Oh,
I'll just
shit.
take it out of. I'm gonna take it out of Sean's pocket. That's all. Thank you, Sean, for donating the UC31. We really appreciate it.
thank you, Sean.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we really appreciate it.
Sean at Excess Power.
Appreciate it, Sean.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling here. We're coming up around on the minute, so I'm gonna.
Hey,
roll
67 is going up. 67.
Okay, hold on. Wait,
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep, yep.
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna give it about a minute here, and then I'm gonna start.
68. Come on, y'all.
Oh,
Pump
Let's
it up.
go.
We're
Get
almost
some more
there.
people in here. That's what we're talking about.
So we interrupted Justin a while ago. So what do you got now, Justin? As far as, don't you have a little home set up in your room there?
So yeah, so my current when back in 2020, it was coming up on my 18th birthday, and I decided to go on the Sundown Yard Sale website.
That's
and,
right.
Buy a $200 surprise me box.
Mhm.
Oh, those are
Just to
always
see
so
what would
great.
Yeah,
turn
that's
up.
awesome.
All right, so I'm like, hey, whatever, it's my 18th birthday. I'm gonna do something special. Let's do it, right? So I went ahead, I did it, and we had it shipped to my mom's job because, we've had instances in the past where people would like to come up and steal packages from our house, unfortunately.
Mhm.
So we had it shipped to my mom's address, and few days went by, and all of a sudden I got a call from my mom. She calls me. She's like, "Hey, I got your package, but I had to have the fighter fighters come over here and lift it because it was so heavy. It's not big, but it's heavy." And
Oh
I'm like,
no.
"Oh, okay,
Okay,
no problem." So, I automatically my brain's just racing, and I'm like, "Yo, what did I just get?" Like, I was just so happy. I was through the moon, because it was something beefy. I've never had something that beefy before, ever. I've always been stuck with like entry level 12 and stuff like
Right,
that, just
right.
messing around. So, getting something beefy from Sundown was just, I was super happy. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
my mom had.
I hate to interrupt again, but I keep.
Oh no,
getting
you're fine. You're fine.
blasted in the comments here, so let me see this real quick.
All right. Well, hold on real quick.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Ray Pierre, I don't know how to say his name. Ray Pereira.
Everybody knows
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah,
Ray,
yeah.
he's gonna get, if we can get to 100, he's gonna give away a custom Sundown SA8.
Oh wow!
Now that's fucking badass.
If we can get to 100, which you guys are slacking, you need to.
Hold on,
Yeah,
tighten
you got to
up,
get
so.
your people in here. And listen, Aaron just messaged me as well
Yeah.
and said he's willing to
He's
give away
throw in a
another
demo
one of
bro
these
shirt.
Demo Bro shirts, which he does all the time. So
That's
super
awesome.
shout out to Aaron at audiosellers.com. That's audiosellers with a Z.com. If we can get this up to 100, Ray's going to give away, I'm sorry, what was it?
SA8, a
SA8.
custom built
I'm
SA8.
sorry. All right.
And he
An
built some
SA8.
cool subs too.
Big
Yeah.
Jeff's going to give away a really nice radar detector, a 4-gauge amp kit, and the what was the last one, Big Jeff?
UC31.
The
UC31
UC31 from
from
Excess
Sean
Power.
Mayo.
Oh, yes.
From Sean
Yeah,
Mayo.
75. Let's go. 75.
Oh,
Let's
we're
go.
good.
We're almost there.
Let's go.
Come on.
I'm gonna I gotta give this input though. If you're trying to get me to help you out on YouTube, do not buy my product, blow it up, and then return it telling me you want new product for another video. Just want to throw that one in there.
Yeah, no,
that happened.
no problem. But I just want to reiterate to these people while we're growing right here, you need to share, tag your friends, tell them to get in here right now. We're giving away 4 different things. So you really want to be in here. I'm going to scroll the chat over a 1 minute period.
77. Let's go.
77.
Let's go.
Almost
Let's
100.
Hey,
Come on, let us
Come
get
on, come on.
Awesome.
We
let
just
us
need
give
some
you
more
some
people.
free shit, man.
That's awesome.
78.
Super
Yep.
awesome.
Tagging
It's
your
coming.
people. Tag, share, like this post. You're
Let's
gonna
screw it.
80,
I got
80,
wait,
80.
I got
Let's
a
go.
Q Power Dual 12 Rhino speaker box. We're throwing that in too. If we get to the 100.
Jeez Louise.
bro.
I'm gonna
Listen,
repeat. I got a Rhino
Big
coated
Jeff's
Dual
Big Jeff's
12.
gonna
Big
give the
Jeff.
whole damn store
Big
away.
Jeff coming through, son.
We need to get to 100, which means everybody in here
82.
needs to
We
tag,
can get to 100.
share. Are we getting there? Because I'm
82.
seeing comments.
yep,
82.
82. So we're
Oh,
growing.
yeah, they're
Oh
going up the
man,
chat.
almost
Let's
there.
go.
Oh, good Lord.
Like, share, comment. So that was going to be the radar detector is first.
Kicker amp kit second.
Yep. Kicker amp kit is second, followed by
UC 31
UC 31 from Sean Mayo.
from Sean Mayo.
Shout out to Sean.
Okay, and then after
All right, we
that-
got the you got the speaker, right? The Sundown.
Yep. So Ray's going to give away a Sundown SA
That's a 8 D2.
Wow.
8-inch, and that's super cool. We really
This is
appreciate
awesome.
that, Ray. That's
And then
super
we got a
badass.
Q Power Rhino coated dual 12 box.
James Bales. I'm gonna start it here in the next week. Well, this coming weekend I'm gonna start it. So
And for all you don't know, it's easy to remember. Big Jeff 737 Big Jeff. Call me, text me, WhatsApp me, chat on the website. We take
All right.
we talk every which way.
6 things we're giving away right now. That is absolutely
That is
Wow.
crazy.
6
That is-
different
if we
things.
can hit 100. Yeah,
If we
can hit 100
I'm seeing a lot of new names in the
Yeah,
comments. So we got to be
self-tag
getting
people,
up
that's
there.
awesome.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, buddy.
It keeps teetering from 80 to 78 right now.
But
All right.
if they fall off, they're not going to be involved. So they need to stay
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah,
That's
you've
the
got to.
problem.
You have to be in the show in the comments. I'm going to roll through my whole comments list here over a 1 minute period, and whoever I pick, the next following comments will be the winners in order. So the first person I pick is winning the radar detector. The person that comments below them is winning the 4-gauge amp kit. The person that comments below them is winning the excess power UC31. The person that comments below them is winning the Sundown Audio SA8.
I see Living Loud with Andy. That's the
Ye-
kicker guy. I reached
Yep,
out to you,
yes,
Andy.
yep.
You didn't email me back. You might
Um,
want to see and check your
The
spam.
person after that is going to win the Audio Sellers t-shirt from Demo Bros. And after that will be the final one, which will be the Rhino 212.
What's up, Cal
That's
Olson?
crazy.
Yep.
So
Cal.
cool.
We were
You
just
guys
talking
got-
about Cal.
You have to make sure to comment. Get your friends in here. If we don't get to 100 people, we're not going to give away all 6 of these things. So
Oh.
Shout out
So,
to
Kyle-
Damien, man. I love what he's doing with
Kyle-
our show. Damien.
Kyle Rutherford said he threw in a free handprint autograph.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, we're not doing the
I
JP
got a
thing,
couple
are
of
we?
those already.
all right, so make sure you guys are comment because we're trying to do it. We're wrapping around 1 hour here, so we want to give this stuff away to you guys. We appreciate you watching the show and coming to hang out with us. All these good guys are giving you free stuff from Big Jeff's Car Audio, Ray Pereira, Audio Sellers. All these guys are doing absolutely awesome.
Wally,
Hey,
you can't see what we can see because I can see everything on YouTube
YouTube as
and
well.
all the platforms. I can see things that you can't see because I can see everything. So.
I can see everything now. So you guys really got to get your people in here. I don't know where we're at right now.
76.
Man, we're so close.
We're
Everybody's
falling
saying,
off.
don't log off. to the
Yeah,
group.
man.
25 people, so we can give away 6 different free things. 25.
The comments
Yeah.
are coming in nonstop.
The comments
too. I
are
love
there.
it.
We ain't got
Oh
the
yeah,
people.
they're definitely there.
As soon as
Yeah.
you get your people in here, you call them on the phone right now and say, "Hey, watch this
Hey.
show so we can win this free shit." You know
Hey,
what I'm
y'all
saying?
call your mama, your sister, your uncle.
Everybody,
Call
your
whoever you want.
little sister can win. We don't care.
Yeah,
who it is.
grab another device and log in with that device.
Yes.
I'll take that as a live.
Yep,
Come on.
I'll take that too. And
Your
comment
sister-
on both, one with each hand. That way you can win.
Much louder for wing.
Jason's Clue.
I love the names, man. The one who just won my last giveaway for the 4K was Slap Happy something. I love the names, man. Lorenzo. All right, where are we at now? Are we there?
75.
Yeah, we need 25 people, bro.
Yeah,
you guys,
yeah.
you guys
It
gotta
ain't,
get
it
to
ain't
work.
gonna get there. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
You know
No.
what? We tried. I don't know.
We
how
tried.
much, we could have made it any that much better.
No, yeah,
It's all right. Hey,
we're still-
we'll get there. You know, this is
we'll
only
get
our
there.
14th episode. I mean, you know,
I think
Jeff's gonna
we
be
had a
back
good
on
turnout
another
tonight, though. No
time,
matter
so-
what, I think we had a good turnout.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
It was
yeah,
a great
absolutely.
turnout.
Yeah, we appreciate all the new viewers from YouTube and all the people from Facebook.
Very, very much so.
Definitely.
I appreciate you
Yeah.
guys subscribing.
Take
All right,
time.
well,
and
I'm not
stuff.
a sore sport. We're gonna still give away that radar detector. We'll do the amp kit, and we'll do the UC31. Go ahead and
There you
let's
go.
run it.
Okay, well, it's about
Run
to
it.
roll around on the minute. So as soon as the minute clicks here, I'm going to start scrolling the chat. Right. Hang on.
And if it reaches 100 while you're going,
Now.
I'll let you know.
Yep. All right. So I'm scrolling the chat right
Get a
now.
comment.
Yeah, blow
Yeah.
up the chat, you guys.
Yeah. This is 100% all YouTube comments and Facebook comments. So whoever is at the bottom of this list when I'm done, and it's 15 seconds in already, is going to be the first winner of the radar detector, and then we'll go down the list from there.
Man, I'm seeing so many names here. We gotta have so many people in here. I'm seeing
A lot of
names
new
and
people.
comments, man.
That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome, man.
Awesome.
We're
Yeah.
getting
Super
close.
awesome.
What up, Manny? Shout out to
It's
Manny
been
Wells,
amazing
man.
seeing
Comment,
Devil Wolf
comment.
again,
40
man.
seconds. It's 20 seconds left. We're getting ready to do the giveaway. So 20 seconds left. Looking like 15. I'm scrolling. 10 seconds.
I really hope I win. You saw Sean's comment? He says he really hopes he
Yes.
wins his UC31.
All right, and here it comes. It is going to be Matt Corpy.
Oh,
Matt Corpy won
Congratulations.
the radar detector. Let me get back here to his comment, and then I'll tell you guys. Oh, this is some bullshit. So I'm going to read it out as Matt Corpy, Aaron Bryant, Steven Alexander, and then Braden Fowler are going
Those
to
are
be
the winner?
Wow.
Those
All
are going to be
right.
the winners. So I'm going to go ahead and
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
read this
That's awesome.
out to you guys. So Matt Corpy won the radar detector.
All right, Matt.
All right, and then below that, Aaron Bryant won the 4-gauge amp kit. So that's
He needs
badass.
that. He needs
That's
that
awesome.
hold in.
Steve Alexander won the XS Power UC31.
Damn.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Looking,
That's
we're
awesome.
at 87.
Ah,
Right now.
still-
Wow.
yeah, you know what? Though?
Wow.
That's all right.
So
we still
close.
give away a bunch. Listen,
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
greatly
absolutely.
appreciate you guys having me on here, man. This was awesome.
Oh,
We
and then I wanted
appreciate
to
you,
make
Jeff.
I wanted to make
appreciate
sure, Aaron, I didn't know if you wanted to still give away that shirt or not. So that would have been Brandon Fowler would have been for the shirt.
Hey,
Give the shirt
I
away,
sure
bro.
do.
You want an amp kit? Give the shirt away.
Yeah,
Hell
good.
yeah, get fucked, dog.
Yes, he
Right.
said yes. We got
Well,
up to
definitely,
87, guys. It
everybody
was a
check
damn
out. We're
good
doing
try.
our giveaway Saturday, Jeremy. We're doing we
Sweet.
had 4K, 5K all in a row on our subscribers. So
All right.
we'll be doing that at 2:00 on Saturday. I'll
Yeah.
make sure to give your channel a big shout out, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate you guys having
We
me on here.
absolutely
Look, I
appreciate
appreciate
you,
you,
big
man,
This
very
is
man.
much,
awesome, man.
very much. And I think once I get to 2,000 subscribers, once we get to 2,000 on the demo channel, we will do another giveaway. Probably won't do another one until then and until the 20th episode, but I
That means
think
they
that
just got
would.
to come back. So that
Yeah,
means
they
y'all
just gotta
lock
come
it
back.
in. Yeah, Thursday nights, man. I know I'll be
Game
watching
game
for sure.
Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard. I'm all the way out on the West Coast, so that's 4:30 my time for anybody that's watching from this side. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody.
Justin, we
stopping by.
appreciate you coming on and sharing a little bit about your
Yes.
story.
Absolutely.
You're welcome
Big
back
Jeff Car
anytime.
Audio. Big shout.
Thank
big
you so
Shout
shout.
out
much.
to Big Jeff. Yeah.
Welcome
you.
back
Thank you.
anytime. Jeff, you're more than welcome back anytime. This
I
is your,
appreciate you guys. Let me know,
yeah.
man. I had a good time, man. It was
Yeah,
nice.
anytime.
Absolutely.
How about
We're gonna
every
come see you, Jeff. I'm gonna come see you. You're not that far.
Yeah,
from me.
for sure, man.
I'll come
We're
up
there
there and
Monday
see
through Friday. Well, I'm there more, but Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come on down anytime, man. Be
All
I
great.
appreciate it. Thank you
All right,
very
guys.
much.
I'm gonna sign off. Jeremy, I will talk to
Thank
you.
you,
But
brother.
yeah, I'd love to come back
Yep.
on another time. You guys let me know.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
Sounds
man.
good.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Jeff.
All right,
Yes, sir.
That was awesome.
All right. Appreciate you, Justin.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Very much. Sorry you got cut off a couple times.
Oh,
We'll
no.
have you.
Sorry
That's
about
fine.
We'll have you back on. I
Yeah.
really want to have you back on. Maybe in a couple episodes, we'll have you back on and get more of your story.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
I want to know more about it myself. So
Yeah, it was good
Say-
hanging out, man. I
yeah.
love
Absolutely,
Justin,
man.
He's
always
positive.
you're
I get
you're
to
more
see him
than
at shows
welcome.
and stuff because we both live in Florida. So
Yeah.
he's always got a smile
Yeah,
on his face, and he's always
you're
about
coming to
getting
Ruckus
demo
too, right? Ruckus and Sundown Show, Justin.
That what? I'm sorry.
Ruckus and Sundown Show.
I would love to go to Sundown Show. I'll have to look at to see if I could be able to make it. But
Yeah.
it'll be nice. It'll be really nice to make it
Okay.
over
Well, if you do, let me know because I'll be looking for you.
there.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
wait.
show.
I
Sundown
forgot
Fun.
to unveil my little flea market find.
Yeah, we'll break
Oh,
them out
yeah.
real quick.
I found a pair of these for $250 with a box. I figured I'd let you guys see what it is. I wanted to save it for the show.
Ooh, that's
Pretty
thick.
sure some of you guys probably haven't seen one of these in a little bit.
Alpine Type X.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dinner,
Yes,
dinner,
sir.
chicken
Yes.
dinner.
Nice. Those are the
That's a
killer
nice
ones
sub.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the good
Those are
ones.
really nice. My
Yes.
girlfriend actually used to have one in her trunk
Dude.
setup before we
Dude, so
watered
did
it
I.
off.
Them things
Yeah.
fucking
Those
beat
are nice
too.
subs. That's awesome.
Type
Those are
X.
the good ones too.
Type
Those are the
X,
X.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
man,
had the-
Oh, yeah.
we went
I had
to,
the Type R's.
Hang
oh,
on.
for real?
Yeah.
Man, we went to a flea market this weekend coming up, and this weekend earlier, and I was like, we went to this vendor, and my dad kind of pulled me aside because we always go as a family. He pulled me aside.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, did you see these woofers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, check that out.
Nice.
Awesome."
Those are the ones I had right there that Joel's got.
Yeah.
So yeah, we stopped by over there, and we went to this vendor that my dad kind of pulled me aside about. He's like, "Hey, did you see these subs?" I'm like, "No." And I wasn't really expecting to see any like subwoofers over there. I just always love going to see, if they have any vintage audio gear or whatever the case has you. So I went ahead and we went over there, and at first glance, I saw them. They were in the box right there behind me.
Nice. Oh yeah. There it is.
Currently the port wall is being clamped because
Yeah.
I had to re-glue it. One of the joints came loose.
Yeah.
Because it had the hellacious rattling when I was testing it.
Right.
And the person running the vendor wanted $300 for it, and I was like, I got $250 in my wallet right now in cash.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, I've been wanting one of these subs since I was like 7,
That's
8 years
awesome.
old. So they were one of my bucket list subs to always have.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of how they looked and stuff, and I ended up snagging them home for $250. So
That's a good
Super
score,
happy.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
awesome.
I
we
can't
did
wait
some
to see what you
testing
do
the
with them.
amplifier just to make sure that they worked, and they did.
Heck
So I
yeah.
was super happy with them. But once the enclosure's ready to go, I'm actually gonna pop them back in here and swap the U10 out with them and see how they do in here. So
But they're
Yeah,
gonna,
That's
they're gonna
really
get
cool,
down.
bro.
yeah,
You gonna be at Made of Steel?
yes, yep.
I will see you,
Plan,
bro.
man. I'm
I will
super
see
excited
you
for
boys
this.
there.
Yes, sir.
See you
Absolutely.
there.
I
All
can't
right.
wait, man.
Sounds good. Well, we
All
appreciate you guys. We appreciate you, Justin. Thank you to Big Jeff. You guys all go over to Big Jeff Audio, fill your cart with a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
and buy it.
Definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
and
that
head
was
on
cool.
over to audiosellers.com, buy all your pretty much everything he has in stock, and make them do a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, I guess that's
All
it. for
right.
tonight. That's another
Well, I
episode.
appreciate you
Hope
guys.
enjoyed.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And thank you guys so
Good
much for
having
having
you.
me on. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys, and
Thank
I can't
you. It's
wait.
good
I
to see
can't
you,
wait till
brother.
next time. So
Yep. We
Yes,
got
sir.
you next
Appreciate it.
time.
Take care, everybody.
Take care.
All right, y'all. Have a
Take
good
care.
night.
Bye.